My praise for me. Can you say that? Ain't no rock gonna do my praising for me. As we were singing that song, I was reminded of something a man by the name A.W. Tozer. He talked about that worship is the normal employment for human beings. It's our job. It's our job. That's what God made us for. I was made to worship, and you were made to worship. How about we say that together? I was made to worship. I was made to worship. That's right. And when we haven't quite figured that out yet, sometimes we walk around with a little bit of uneasiness inside. There was another man a long time ago, St. Augustine, who talked about that we're restless. Our souls are restless until we find God, until we find peace in God. Until we learn what God has made us, what God has created us for. And that's for each person here today. I wasn't planning on saying that, but I was just reminded as we sang that song, ain't no rock gonna be stealing my job. And I hope that's true for you too. Well, we're doing things a little different for a purpose here. Today we talked about in our worship class about how when we gather together in worship, we gather at God's call, we gather to meet with Him, to hear from Him, to respond to Him, and then there's a final movement that takes place as we respond to God, and that is that we're sent out. And so today we want to emphasize that with how we end,